The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Monarchs will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So James Madison's offense will take the field first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Back to throw, it's Winston. They're working that left side. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set.
He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Dukes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the ground game. Found that crease and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Running to Green. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Getting work done on the ground, he's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the catch. It's Cruz. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The play action fake. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Handoff to the single back. Quick step and go. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Can't get him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Oh, better look out! They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Dukes are on the move. The quarterback may change this route. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Turning it on! Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Winston. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Cruz. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Throwing right. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Cruz. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to pass. It's Winston. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up, and we're predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. First and 10.
Get set.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. It's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To the air. It's Winston. They're setting up the screen. Across the 45. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative.
There he goes. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Dukes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick completion to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Dukes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. He's out past the 35. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes the catch. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Breaks into the open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've held the ball forever. Relentless drive, but what a win for the defense if they can force a field goal. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got him. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, that last missed field goal is essentially a microcosm of the year it's been for this football team. Things just not going the right way on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Guys, it's just been that kind of year.
Looking downfield, it's Winston. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on fourth down. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And the Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to... in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the toss. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown! down, James Madison. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 10 over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for...
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got through on the return. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Trying to set up the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Creates a little space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Winston. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll keep it on the ground here, off right tackle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
29 Philly.
Toss sweep to the left. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Inside a minute to go here in the third. Looking to throw, it's Winston. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Lasso. Lasso.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Taking it the other way. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Calls his own number. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. The QB runs in for 6.
24, open-ended, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still on his feet is the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Dukes want to move quickly.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Dukes look to keep this drive humming. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man on the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. smashes through the tackle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Monarchs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pucks it out of the air.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack this.
There he goes. Oh, he got loose. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got it in the middle, it's Cruz. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And they take it in for 6 more points. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights off a defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Leaves it with the back. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Lets it fly. Converts on fourth down. Still going. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo. On the move. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. And what a break to get that football back at this juncture. That would have been catastrophe. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, James Madison. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Makes the grab. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Good enough for a first down.
Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Brings up second down.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically. They've had their chances. They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays. Just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that fourth down play right.
Going for the big play. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get